Hey everybody, so we're going to be talking about, is life insurance expensive? Might have you side-eyeing the prices, trying to figure out where the best prices are, searching everywhere, right? Getting a quote here, getting a quote there. You don't know where to begin, but guess what? No worries, I've got you right here with Coffee with Coletta. So grab your coffee, tea, hot chocolate, whatever it may be, and tell your family, followers, and their friends that they too get a plan that they can call their own. So let's tune in and let's get ready to find out, is life insurance really expensive? Do you need to be side-eyeing? Grab your coffee, hot chocolate, or tea, whatever it may be. It's time for your caffeine dose of life insurance. You think it's expensive, or you think it's just going to be just way too much money, and you're going around getting quotes. I'm going to be honest with you. Here's the deal. Oh, this is, if you guys like this coffee cup, by the way, this is a wonderful coffee cup that is from Puerto Rico. Actually, my aunt brought this one back for me when she went to Puerto Rico. So it actually comes with a little cute little spoon. So if you see that there, it's a little spoon that came with it too. So it's really cute. Look at that. Look at that. See, and also most of the time people get quotes here, quotes there. You're wasting time. Every day that you don't have the policy, every day you're wasting time, because the longer you wait, the higher the rate. Think about it that way. The longer you wait, the higher the rate. Because guess what? Life insurance is based on age and health. So it doesn't matter who you are. It's based on age, it's based on health for the most part. Okay. Now, of course, if you're a kid, you're getting it on children and something like that. That's a little bit different, but it's better that way. But for the most part, if you're running around getting quotes are not going to give you coverage. If you're going around, oh yeah, I'm getting quotes. Okay, well, I'm going to get quotes here. I'm going to get quotes there. Quotes are not going to give you protection. They're not. Getting quotes and getting rates from different people is not going to cover you for when that day comes. It's just not. Not only when that day comes, when, you die, but if you're alive and then you still have these major issues, which I also did a video on. I will put that video up here as well for you all to see. It's about living benefits, things that you can get while you're alive. Is it just for when you die? It's not. So please make sure you watch that video as well. But stay tuned. So back to what I was saying. So basically, when it comes to life insurance, it's not expensive. You're wasting your time trying to get a quote here, get a quote there. Everywhere you look around, you're trying to get quotes. Nothing's wrong with that, but don't take forever to do it, okay? Because the longer you wait, the higher the rate, all right? So if we're talking about kids and things like that, they have really good rates. They're always going to have pretty good rates. It's not expensive at all. Especially we're talking about under 18. Okay, maybe 15 days to 17 years old. They're going to have really good rates all the time. Okay, for the most part. Now, when it comes to, like I said, for the most part, when it comes to adults, there are different specials and things you may have seen advertised here and there that says $9 a month. That does exist. It does. But what you want to keep in mind is, if you get one of those plans where it's really cheap, but you don't realize that there's a waiting period because your financial advisor or your insurance agent or insurance broker, whoever you're working with, didn't explain that to you, or you didn't see what was going on and read the fine print, you want to understand that there's a waiting period. Okay, possibly you want to make sure of that. And it's based on health. A lot of times those are good for people that have major health issues. I just said that way. If you're having some big major issues, health issues, it's good, because something is better than nothing. Don't get me wrong, something is better than nothing, because those are things where you have to wait. If something happens to you within a certain time frame, you'll still be able to get something back. Usually it's what you paid into it or a percentage of that, but you're not going to get that whole amount of that coverage that you signed up for, if that's the case. But you do get what you pay for. Now, guys, I want you to understand, there's another one that it will give you lower pricing per month, but it only lasts for so long. It expires after 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, whatever it may be, or longer. It has a cutoff period, it has an expiration period. I also did a video on that. Make sure you check the video out on that too. Term versus whole policy. You want to take a look at that video so you can see these have an expiration date. So a lot of times when it comes to that, people tend to get these policies when they're 20, 30 years old, and then it expires when they're 50, and then at 50 now, because it's 20 years later, they're trying to get the same price they had when they were 20, right? Or 30. Doesn't work that way. You're not going to get the same price. If you do, let me take that back. If you do get the same price, the coverage is not going to be the same. The coverage is going to be a little bit lower. So people, that's what I want everyone to be able to understand, that the longer you wait, the higher the rate. So let's just keep that in mind. That's today's lesson. But of course, if you're a college student, you're in between, like I said, 17 and under for the kids, they're pretty much affordable all the time. So if you have kids, please get life insurance on them as well. Make sure that you do that very, very, very affordable plans, like $9, $11, $12, $8 type of deal, depending upon their age. Really, really simple. Even sometimes like $4 or $5. You know what I mean? Just depends. So 15 days old all the way up to anywhere from 15 days to 17, really good rate. If you are, 18 to maybe like less than 18 to 49, you're not even 50 yet, okay? You can get some good rates too, because things change. Things change for you. So you may be well to do with something that's going to cut off at a certain amount of time. You know what I mean? Other than that, if you're a little bit older, certain age range, 50 and up, you will want to get an insurance policy that's going to definitely be there, that's going to be permanent, okay? Usually those are whole life policies. Take a look at that. Don't forget to watch the video on that. Whole life versus term life policies. I have that. Please take a look at it. You want to get something like that. But of course, if you're looking for something in addition, it is understandable that you may want to get one of those policies that's going to expire at a certain amount of time, 20 years, 30 years, and maybe even 10 years. You may want to do that. It is not expensive. Life insurance doesn't have to be expensive, but the longer you wait, the higher the rate. So please keep that in mind. Make sure that you guys subscribe. If you want to do that, you want a 15-minute phone call, you can definitely go ahead, click the link in the bio, click the link in my profile, wherever you're watching this video. Click the link and make sure that you fill out the form. Very simple, name, email, simple stuff like that. Fill that out. I'll call you. We'll have a little talk. It's just 15 minutes. We'll go over a few things and get you covered. Simple as that. There's no medical exams. There's no home visits. You don't have to worry about any of that. That's right. I specialize in 15-minute phone calls. No home visits. Take a look at the profile. It'll let you know everything you need to know. That's all there is today for this caffeine dose of life insurance. I will talk to you soon. Until then, subscribe and do what? Go to the forum. If you're not contacting me, contact your own financial advisor, your own life insurance broker or life insurance agent. I am a life insurance broker. I work with top carriers. That means I don't have to tell you just about one. I'm a broker, so I have access to top carriers, and I will find you the best one that meets your needs and your budget. So talk to you soon. Bye.